Good morning. Welcome to the Velvet Acorns Notebook, episode 3. My name is Heidi May of the Velvet Acorn Designs, and this is where I share my love for knit and crochet, sprinkled in with other interests, and yeah, that's what I have to say. Let's get started. I have a special guest today.
Hi.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Gavin.
This
I'm
is
the
my
firstborn, the favorite.
Oh, yeah, absolutely right. Yes, so he is here today. We're going to be sharing books that we love, recipes. Okay, let's get started. I had a question that one gal sent me. She asked when I started knitting and crocheting. With both, I taught myself. I was about, oh my goodness. I was in probably middle school when I started crocheting. At that time, we didn't have YouTube or any online resources. It was all books. And my grandma used to take me to the craft store at least every weekend, and I would get to pick out a craft, and that's what I would work on. And one of them I chose crochet. I got a book and a hook. Book and a hook.
Book and a hook. A hook it, book it.
Yeah, that's right. And I taught myself, and I was hooked ever since. And then for knitting.
Hooked.
Oh my God. Oh, when did I teach you to crochet? How old were you?
I was like
10?
No, we're talking single digit.
Oh, single.
Oh,
7?
yeah. No, I'm gonna split the diff. We're gonna go 8.
Okay. Okay.
8 years old.
8 years old. And how was
Make
that?
a hell of a pot holder.
And what kind of shape?
You start loosey-goosey. You
Yeah.
feel it out.
Yeah.
You're sitting there, you're looping, you're hooking, you're pulling.
Yeah, right.
The huge.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I just, like, death crank. Start really roping that yarn in there.
You don't want to lose
end
it.
up... No, I'm actually making armor.
Yes.
You weave the yarn tight enough, you get a Kevlar-like material.
Oh, right. Wonderful.
Yeah.
It
Better
could stand
for
up on
holding
its
pots. Own. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Or triangle. We're going for a
Yeah.
square here. No.
Well, we's a lot of people.
Right. Okay, good. Yeah, this is true. Gauge, gauge folks. We'll go into that in another episode.
Yeah.
Let's see so somebody asked how long I've been crocheting. Approximately 27, 28 years, and knitting 23 to 24 years. Both self-taught, both with books prior to all the wonderful resources nowadays. Okay, how did I come up with my name was the second question. The Velvet Acorn. Do you have anything to weigh in on this?
I did it.
Oh, 100%.
Uh-huh.
He just said,
That's
Mom,
all
this is what you should name it.
She was sitting there, she's like, I don't know what to do. I want to make this knitting business. This is going to be so great. And I said, Mom, call it the Velvet Acorn, jump on Etsy. These are going to be your patterns. And I just gave her everything. And now we're here.
And now we're here. Done. Ching, ching.
Ching, ching, done. Empire created.
Ah, yes, an empire. Honestly, I was sitting at my mom's house, and we were cooking, as we do, and we were jotting down words that sounded fun, different names of flowers and different names of textures. For example, petunia. The rusty petunia. That was not one, but it should have been. It absolutely should have been. One was the plaid poppy.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. That was on there. That was on the list. Adorable. Anyways, we had 2 lists of textures, and then we had and we narrowed them down, and we had them down to the last 2, and we called one of my mom's friends, and we asked her, what do you think? And she just said, great oaks grow from little acorns. And that was what made me be like, what? I thought that was great. And so that was it. I was in.
We're in.
Done.
And they're like swimwear. That's
right. How do I come up with my design names? That's a good question.
Sometimes I just say shit.
Oh.
And you run with it.
I just run with it. I don't do that. Honestly, sometimes I have the name before the design, and sometimes the design before the name. I never know, and I love words. I have pages filled with just words I love, and I just kind of dig through them and just start putting them together. Same way I came up with my name. That's really how that. And we kind of did our episode backwards, so I'm gonna talk about what I'm wearing, because usually I do that in the beginning, but I'm gonna do it now. Do you like that? I'm just gonna throw it out there. That's okay. So my wrap, that's right. Yeah. I have my barred wrap on. I will. This is a knit wrap oversized triangle with some short row shaping right in your face. Does it smell nice?
It's aight.
Oh, it's all right. It smells like wool. It's knit in Knit Picks Swish. The colorway escapes me. And then with a contrast texture right here is Knit Picks Wonder Fluff for the one right here. I will link that below if anybody's interested. Here you go.
Wonder
It's all
Fluff?
yours. Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Any
It's
relation to the
nice.
Stay Puft Man?
I mean, it could be if you wanted it to. It is fluffy after all. And my sweater is my feather sweater. This is knit up in Brooklyn Tweed Arbor in colorway. I don't know if this is it cast iron or I think maybe. And then Spin Cycles Dream State and Stay Ready. It's just not really cropped, but just kind of, yeah. Yoke sweater. And my jewelry is from Betsy Farmer's Designs on Etsy. She does wonderful, she does custom or ready-made, really beautiful necklaces. You should check her out. She's wonderful. And what are we drinking? Today I just have coffee with a little cream. Actually, it's a Starbucks Americano with a little cream that I then poured into my Yeti because it keeps it warm for so much longer. And I have a tendency to drink my coffee all day.
Like 4 hours. Or more.
Or more.
Like the cup has gone stale.
No.
The flavor has died.
He works at Starbucks.
6 years.
Okay.
Of being a espresso technician. Coffee professional.
It frustrates him that I let my coffee.
Coffee is good for like hour tops. And then you make a new cup.
What are you drinking?
Tea.
Tea. What kind of tea? What do you got over there?
I'm drinking Earl Grey with cream and sugar because I'm a one-trick pony when it comes to tea.
What kind of cup you got? Spooky cup?
Isn't this just, look at that bad
Got a
boy.
spooky
Look at
cup.
him. We got a little fangy dude. We got a grumpy guy. He just farted.
Who did?
This little guy. See, look at him.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, God. Oh, guy right there.
That's hilarious. Oh, my goodness. Oh, cheers. Cheers to the morning. Okay. I was going to share a recipe that I made the other night. I made.
I stirred.
You did stir. You did some stirring. The Instant Pot Pesto Zuppa Toscana. It was amazing. It was delicious.
That's amazing.
It was.
The Zuppa was just the Toscana in there.
Like swimwear, as you would say.
So good.
You have the choice of doing it stovetop or slow cooker. I did the stovetop version.
Smells lovely.
It does. It's nice.
The aroma is out of this.
Yeah. The only place I fell short is I didn't make bread or garlic bread, and you know I fell short because Gavin thought you should
That's
be
a big miss.
It was a big miss. Didn't have the bread to dip into.
Serious
the soup.
opportunity right there. I mean, I would have taken the little like powdery. What do they call those little crackers you sprinkle in there? You know what I'm talking about?
Like saltines.
Yeah, those would have worked. Anything.
Something. I fell short. We just ate soup. I'm sorry. It had potatoes in it.
Yo.
Oh, well,
I wasn't a fan of the soup du jour.
Ah, yes. I'll have that. So that's what we made, and it was delicious. You should make it. I'll link it below. Okay, so we're going to talk about books. Books that I just brought one book today. I brought one that I've just started. It's Caravel. It's a 3-book series. This is the first of the 3. And she just released a 4th book that isn't directly in the series. It's kind of an offshoot, I guess, about characters that are in this. So what brought me to this one is I saw the new one that was just released, and I was reading all about it, and somebody had mentioned you don't need to read these 3, but you really should, because the 4th book is based in the same world, just follows a different story. So I thought I should start with this one, and so far I love it. I'm not very far in, as you can see. I'm just started, but it's magical. On the back it just says, if you ever wanted to step into a living dream, here's your ticket. So there we go. So far it's great. That's what I have to say about that. What about you?
Sounds
Did you bring a book?
I was told to bring a book.
You were.
I brought a book. It's hot. This thing's a little
they're
much.
warm.
They're warm. They mean
work.
business.
That's right. They do their job.
Walk around with the business end of a shawl.
No, you don't.
So the book I brought is Thank You for My Service. It's a autobiography by Matt Best. He's an ex-Army Ranger, civilian contractor, and co-founder of Black Rifle Coffee Company. This book kind of goes over his time in the service, time he spent in Iraq and Afghanistan. Thought it was really cool. Guys like this, in my mind, are real-life superheroes. So it was really an entertaining, fun read. He managed to bring some levity to the situation, which absolutely. I'm a fan of. If you can make something fun, make anything funny, that's a talent.
It is a talent, especially in a heavy situation.
Then that's a heavy situation.
For sure.
But it's funny, in the book, after all of his tours and his years of combat, what actually put him out of the military was getting bucked off a horse. Crazy. In Texas. Oh. And that they wouldn't let him redeploy. He met
Did he
another.
Get injured?
Yeah, he broke both his arms.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he still tried to deploy.
Of course.
And they told him, you have 2 broken arms.
Yeah. That's probably not a good idea.
Can't do that. So he met another fella who couldn't redeploy, who was a coffee nerd, like myself. And
like all of us in our house.
They started Black Rifle Coffee Company, which is a 100% veteran-owned and operated coffee company. They do a bunch of community outreach work and
really
fundraising. They're really a great company. Great book by a great guy. Highly recommend.
We'll link all of that down below.
Funny. And he's handsome too. I mean,
it's like a triple threat.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, we'll definitely link that. We'll link their coffee company and the book if anybody's interested.
Yeah, it's solid.
It's solid. Yeah. I think that's all we have for today. We just wanted to pop on here. I really wanted to take an opportunity to bring each kid individually so everybody could meet them and enjoy their wonderful shining personalities.
What I'm here for.
That's hilarious. Okay, what else did I want to bring today? I know I have a few more questions to answer. I have them written down in my notebook. I will, I'll dig into those and answer those in the next episode. But I just wanted to pop on here. I wanted to get one of my children on here, so I thought I'd go with my firstborn. Here we go. Yeah, I'm so glad you stopped by. If you would like to be notified for any time I upload a video, you can hit the like, subscribe, and then I think there's a bell notification over. Am I doing that right? Likes. I can't remember.
All down there.
It's all down here. That's all I know.
You made the mistake of individually pointing. If you had just said
down
this away,
it's all down here.
You went full scarecrow. They went that way. Never go full scarecrow.
It's all down here. We will link everything we talked about. Maybe not everything. Everything you might be interested in down below. And I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video. Bye.
The pleasure's all yours. We'll see you next time.
Okay, we just wanted to introduce our dog that always seems to pop in. We have 3, but this is Stone.
This is Stone.
He wanted to make a guest appearance also.
He's super obnoxious.
Super.
Yeah. He's just too much to handle.
Say Stone, say see you next time.